good morning everyone. Welcome to day, I think it's 16 of the VinOChiA challenge. So I am making some, it's called vegan blender muffins. I had to find the right tab on my computer. And I've actually made a batch of these already that are ready to go in the oven. The oven's not quite ready for them yet. And I am making a second batch because my Preston in particular cannot have cashews, like they make him vomit profusely. So I made his batch with sunflower seeds, or the batch for the boys with sunflower seeds. But anyways, so the one thing that I noticed when I was making this, I got some on my finger and licked it off and it was wonderful, but it was very sweet and not bad sweet, just really, really sweet. There's not that much sugar in it. So I think that's maybe just a product of I'm not used to things being quite as sweet anymore. So what I'm going to do, it has two different types of sugar in there, 1/4 cup of maple syrup and 1/4 cup of regular sugar. So I'm going to leave the 1/4 cup of regular sugar in and put 1/4 cup of applesauce in instead of maple syrup. So basically, this was really easy, by the way, like super, super easy. So come on down to my counter and take a look. This is super easy. So I've got a blender out and I have 3 cups of oats in here. So that's the beginning part, 3 cups of oats. The next ingredient is 3/4 cup of cashews. So like I said, I put 3/4 cup of sunflower seeds in there. You actually could probably do less nuts and use some beans if you wanted to. I don't think that would probably be an issue at all. The next part of the recipe is the sugars. So it's 1/4 cup. This is just some regular unrefined sugar. I think it's organic sugar that we buy. I don't remember. Yeah, it's organic. I'm not sure where it's from. Probably Costco. Anyways, so 1/4 cup of sugar, and then I'm going to use 1/4 cup of applesauce rather than 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Ooh, that's a little too much. That's okay. I'm not too worried about it. All right, so there are those two things. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients. Next is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I am just going to use the vanilla extract that my husband makes rather than using the vanilla powder. There's that. It calls for 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I left that out. I intend to continue leaving that out. The next ingredient is baking soda, and it's 1.5 teaspoons, which is the same as 1/2 tablespoon. So I just got a 1/2 tablespoon out. And then the last ingredient is 2 cups of water. So it does say in the notes section, if you wanted to, that you could take out, let me scroll down here quick so I can tell you exactly what it says. It says you can replace 1/2 cup of this water with 1/2 cup of lemon juice and 3 tablespoons of lemon zest if you want to. I'm not going to, but you can. So there's that. And as it bubbles to the bottom. So literally that's all the ingredients that are in there. There's oats, cashews, instead of maple syrup I put in applesauce, some unrefined sugar, vanilla extract, baking soda, we left the salt out, and water. So you go and you blend this, which actually I blended up really well, so hopefully that will continue to be the case. Blend this and then you pour it into your muffin cups. And it says it says fill 12 muffin liners to the brim. Hang on one second, I've got boy bread baking and I need to take it out, so I'll be right back. So yeah, you're supposed to fill it to the brim. That bakes at 375 degrees for 22 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. I'm hoping that it only takes 22 minutes because it is 4 o'clock and I need to leave for work at 5, and I've got 2 batches of these to cook. I never bake anything in my oven like one rack above the next, even if I offset them, because my oven just doesn't work like that. It does not do well with multiple things baking at the same time. Veggie burgers on one level and veggie burgers on another level, no problem. Baking stuff, not so much. So anyways, I'm gonna go blend this up and pour these into some muffin containers, and I will be back with you guys in a little bit to tell you what they taste like. All right guys, so let's talk muffins. Actually, let's talk what I'm taking with me for food, and then we'll talk muffins. So I'm going to take muffins with me for breakfast. I am taking a chia seed pudding. This is the pumpkin pie spice chia seed pudding. I'm super excited about this, even though it's kind of mild. I don't know, I like pumpkin pie, love pumpkin pie I should say. So anyways, I'm very excited about that. I'm going to take a salad with me, which has just about everything except carrots in it. It's even got barbecue soy curls and beans on top. I'm going to stop at the store quick on my way to work and pick up some guacamole. So I just put a plop of guacamole in there and mixed it all around really, really well and use that as salad dressing. But I mean, there's lettuce and cucumbers and corn and tomatoes and scallions and beans and barbecue soy curls. This is gonna be a fantastic salad. Super excited about this. So I don't know, do you guys cook with sunflower seeds? And I don't mean like sunflower seeds themselves, but like ground up sunflower seeds. So the first time that we experienced this, we were out of soy butter, and we sent the boys for school. We sent them for lunch on Fridays. We try to send them with sandwiches, kind of like as a treat, so they don't have to have leftovers. They have something kind of a little bit more normal. Anyway, so usually it would be it's a chocolate soy butter or a regular soy butter sandwich, depending on what they want. Anyways, so we didn't have any of that. We had sun butter, so no problem. Make a sun butter sandwich. And so Preston brought home a piece of his bread with some sun butter on it still. And the other two boys were like, yeah, this happened to theirs too. It was like moldy looking, like super, super moldy. And I was like, there is no way that bread got moldy in like 5 seconds that you took it to school. It was like fresh bread anyway. I thought that was super, super weird, but figured there was something weird about our bread and the sun butter that together made funky green. So then didn't really have any other experiences with it until I made those sun butter cookies, like almond butter cookies, but sun butter cookies for the boys, and break them in half. Green. So I was like, yeah, sun butter does something funky when you cook it. So anyway, I made one batch of muffins with cashews, one batch with sunflower, and the sunflower ones are green. Isn't that funny? Looks like there's spinach in them. I'm going to split one of these open so you guys can actually see. So if you don't normally cook with sunflower seeds, don't freak out if you make it this way. It's normal. These muffins come out of their little cups really, 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 really easy, like super nice. But yeah. Do you see that? Green, like lots of green. Tastes just fine. Tastes like sunflower seeds. Anyway, mega green. At least I'm not green in the middle. Weird. Okay. The rest of them don't look like that because they're cashew. So I was trying to take a pretty picture. It's not gonna be a pretty picture, but it's a picture. These are very eggy tasting to me. Not in a bad way at all. Just very... They're very good. If you want muffins that are sweeter, put the extra quarter cup of maple syrup in there rather than the applesauce, because the boys, when I have a bite of theirs, distinctly sweeter than these. However, they're really good. So, inside muffin. I would totally make these again. I'm hopeful that the boys really like these because they were really easy to make. And yeah, the sun butter part is amusing. We'll make them green muffins. We might just end up calling these green muffins. But anyway, about 5 minutes before I need to leave for work. Oh, I already had my apple cider vinegar. So I had apple cider vinegar. I'm taking some chia seeds with me in my chia seed jam. I'm going to get some guacamole to put on my salad for avocado. I will do apple cider vinegar again when I get home tonight, and then on the another chia seed. So I probably will, maybe I'll just have some strawberry chia seed jam. That stuff is super phenomenal. It's very tasty. So anyways, I need to pack up a few muffins to go finish eating half of a boy muffin that's green. Just so weird. But anyways, this is very good too. So if you wanted a sun butter one, or if you wanted to make them look like you put a bunch of vegetables in them, like spinach, without putting vegetables in it, that's totally the opposite of normal. Normally you want to make it look normal, but put vegetables in it. Anyways, this is really good though, so I'm gonna go finish eating this other half and then get ready and go to work. So I'll see you guys tonight. Alrighty everybody, so I have left work and I just wanted to chat with you guys real quick. So the muffins were a success. Connor had like 4 of them for breakfast. He thought they were fabulous. So that was the ones with the cashews in it. And then the green ones with the sunflower seeds. So Preston had, I think my husband said he had 3 and seemed to really enjoy them. And Owen only ate 1.5, but he's still kind of sick. So Preston actually got to go back to school today, which was awesome. But Anthony took Owen to the doctor today because this would be his 4th day out of school. And I don't actually know what the school's policy is, but I figured after being out of school for 3 days and that going on the 4th, probably didn't have much of an option about having to go to the doctor. But the doctor said, oh, don't worry about it, a low-grade fever 99, he can go back to school, no problem. And we're like, no, I'm pretty sure that the school policy says if they have a fever they can't come back within 24 hours. But she gave us a doctor's note that says he is completely fine to go back to school with a low-grade fever. So okay, he'll go back to school tomorrow. Anyways, so muffins turned out great. My salad was awesome. I got some guacamole at the grocery store this morning when I stopped, and my techs were like super excited that I had guacamole. One of them ate guacamole with Doritos, which, ugh, gross. And the other one had, I don't remember what she brought for lunch. It smelled really good. Some kind of I don't know, some kind of chicken something or other. Anyways, she ended up putting a bunch of guacamole on it and having it with some Fritos, and they just really enjoyed that. So I had some carrots with some guacamole on it, and I had a little bit of guacamole in my salad, which it really didn't need any guacamole in the salad. I just put a little bit in there because it tasted really good. But anywho, so when I get home, I'm going to make a bagel and put some strawberry chia seed jam on it, and have my last apple cider vinegar drink, and gonna call it a day because I am ridiculously tired. But yeah, I'm just gonna visit with my husband and my kids for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So I actually don't know what I'm making for food for tomorrow, but I'll come up with something in the morning. I always do, so I will. But anyway, hope you guys had a fabulous day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.